Elephant and giraffe also take vegetables only and grass, and they are so fat.
It's me, Tiffany, also known as Taco Tiffany, and I'm here today to let you guys know that I decided to be vegetarian for 1 week. This is a pretty big deal for me because I'm a big meat eater. And I wanted to do this for a few reasons. For starters, I am absolutely obsessed with meat. I need to eat meat at every single meal or I feel like my meal is incomplete. And this is really crippling because I find it incredibly difficult to enjoy any sort of meal if I don't see meat in it, even if it tastes amazing. I think a part of my psychology is like, if this meal doesn't have some sort of meat, I don't think I will be full, even if I am full. And this has grasped onto me and actually affects the way I enjoy my food. Instead of being able to just appreciate the flavors and textures that I'm having, I'm constantly thinking about, do I have every component in my head that I think makes a full meal? And interestingly enough, I think once I'm done with this, I hope, I kind of feel like I might be able to enjoy eating meat again instead of just feeling like it's something that needs to be there and I'm not actually savoring it for what it is. Secondly, I also know that a plant-based diet can be healthy for the body, and I am in no way planning to just quit meat forever, but I haven't really given my body a chance to embrace or enjoy vegetables the way I should because, like I said, always in my head, meat is the answer. And the third and final reason is really just to challenge myself. I have frequently told myself that, oh, I should try being vegetarian for a while. When I was a student in university, I tried to do meatless Mondays. That did not work out at all. I think I did it like for 1 day and then that was it. Yeah, I've never really been able to stick to any of my food challenge goals, and that's because I also think I have a bit of an unhealthy relationship with food, where food is the ultimate master, and I feel like I would do so many things for food. I get upset if I don't get the food I like. It can really just ruin my entire day if I feel like I haven't eaten something that I want to eat. And because of that, I wanted to just break the cycle of being a slave to food and tell myself that, you know what, I can have more simple, more clean meals. Hopefully this works out to, I don't know, improve my relationship with food, improve my relationship with meat, and allow me to enjoy it more in the end, and also maybe brings me some health benefits. Alright, this is Meat Eater Tiffany signing off for a week. This is some vegetarian fried rice that my mom made. I wish I could eat it with my chili prawn sambal. What everyone didn't account for is that desserts are vegetarian. I got cinnamon rolls. Woo, yummy, excited. Hi guys, nice to meet you. My name is Vegetarian Tiffany, and here I am with a vegetarian Magnum. It was at that point that I started to realize I couldn't continue just eating desserts. So I actually had to start planning out what to eat that were vegetarian. So I asked some friends and came up with a list. Mom made a bunch of really yummy food and they all have meat. This has fish and anchovies. This has pork, and this is a pork bone soup. So I need to find something that I can eat. It has fish. So I'm gonna get this instead. This mee goreng original. It has wheat, soya, and milk, so I think this is fine, and I'm gonna have it with some eggs. Tomorrow I will plan a little better. Today's dinner is instant noodles with 2 eggs and some broccoli, which I think will be pretty satisfying. Okay, I'm going to the kitchen to see what there is. Meat! Meat! Oh, this is so good. Oh. Ikan bilis! I can't eat this! I cannot eat that. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm having bitter gourd and rice and more eggs. I'm just gonna eat lots of eggs. Fried brown rice, broccoli, and more of that bitter gourd egg thing. Mom, am I doing a good job? Good job.
posted at the 7-Eleven, and I think I should have, but...
So one of the most common questions I've been getting ever since I told people that I was going to be vegetarian for a week is, what kind of vegetarian? What does vegetarian mean? Let's just kind of go through all of them. So on the very strict end of the spectrum, we have veganism. And vegans don't eat meat, don't eat eggs, and don't eat any other kind of animal products. So that includes dairy, which includes cheese, and they don't have milk either. They don't even have honey. So I'm not a vegan. So that's out. On the more loose end, we have not really vegetarian, but pescatarians. They eat fish, they eat seafood, and no other kind of meat. They also probably eat eggs. So that's a more relaxed. And there I am somewhere in the middle with lacto-ovo vegetarian. So what that means is that I don't eat meat, I don't eat seafood, but I do eat eggs, and I also do have animal products. It's one of the pure vegetarian forms. To make it more extreme, to be even more pure, you could do it without eggs as well. So hope that answers your queries. Now that we know what kind of vegetarian I am, let's find out how bad of a lacto-ovo vegetarian I ended up being for the rest of the week. Breakfast today is a leftover cinnamon roll and maybe a dog if she won't keep quiet. I got this cinnamon roll from a friend of mine, and it's been two and a half days, but it's still so yummy. And when you microwave it for just 20 seconds, it becomes so gooey and sticky and super delicious. Wow. So my lunch is gonna be this kind of like cheese, milk, broccoli casserole thing that I made. This is my tea time, a little butter cake. I think an unintended outcome of this vegetarian endeavor is that I end up eating a lot of sweets because I feel like those are the ways in which I still can indulge, but you know, vegetarian. Again, but it specifically says vegetarian, so can I turn this down, right? Dude, what the heck? I think these are all ants. It's like dug out so many. I'm gonna eat this, although there's a picture of a pig on it. Pork slices. Because it contains wheat, soya milk, and sesame. So I think it's actually a vegetarian flavored pork ramen. And there's no meat in it. So I would say this passes the test, although I'm pretty disappointed because I was looking forward to eating my broccoli instant noodles. Okay, this is instant noodles round 2, but there's no bugs and it smells pretty nice. So we shall enjoy it anyway. Okay, I don't even know what day this is anymore. It hasn't been that long, but it does feel pretty long. I'm having a very heavily buttered slice of toast with half-boiled eggs. Come in. Let me show it to you. This is the Malaysian, Asian way of doing half-boiled eggs. So once my bread is sufficiently buttered, then it goes into my toast. So yeah, this is great. I love it. I can't even tell I'm vegetarian, also because I'm eating a lot of eggs. Yeah, but lunch is so yummy. My mom made a curry and my version has no fish in it, although everyone else's does, and it's so yummy.
Fresh oyster from France. Fresh oyster from France, yeah. Canada, finger food, and just appetizer. Pepperoni oyster from New Zealand. You with tartar sauce. So much variety.
Does it seem like all I do is sit here? That's because I'm working. Kinda. I mean, it's done. It's after working hours now. Anyway, I am having some dessert. It is some sort of green bean soup. I know it looks like dishwater, but it's actually super yummy and flavorful, and apparently very good for your soul. So I'm pleased. Cookie seems less pleased because she's not getting any. Sorry, the table's so messy, but this is a real sight for sore eyes. We got some Dominoes. Yes, this thing. So I can't eat any of the meat, but I definitely can have those cheese sticks. Hey, wow, there's so many carbs, but this is my lunch, which is basically leftovers. Mmm, mozzarella cheese. It's so yummy. As I'm eating my pizza, a thought occurred to me like, why is it that I feel like I need meat with every meal? And it's the textures. So as long as I have multiple textures in my food, I feel like I'll be easily satisfied. Like olives have such a unique texture. You know, there's a bite to it. And yeah, I don't care about the taste of chicken that much, I think. But I like the texture of it. So I feel like I could probably make do without some chicken. Oh, but then fried chicken. Definitely, this is vegetarian. Hi, Cookie. I got purple rice and Seth got some Royal 9 milk tea. Really satisfying. The rice texture isn't great, but the sour yogurt is really yummy.
So when, for example, you happen to
The two they will return. The shop will absorb everything. You know?
So lunch today is Seth's curry chicken, which I cannot eat. Fried rice, which has hot. This is not fried rice. This is soup. Oh my gosh. This is fried rice, and it has tiny prawns. So I can't have that either. Let me go and find something for myself. Hello, welcome back. This is what I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have original paratha. I'm gonna have it with an egg. It's gonna be great. I'm so excited.
Yeah, good.
maybe perfect.
160.
Making myself a mac and cheese for dinner. It'll probably last me 2 meals because I put a lot in there. A lot of cheese. There's some pepper, some chili, some garlic, lots of cheese, some milk, the usuals. Believe it or not, I've been doing this vegetarian thing for 7 days already, and it's surprisingly a lot easier than I thought it would be. Probably because I'm at home, and I think if you're pretty much an independent, live alone kind of person, or you're trying to do this during some sort of lockdown or quarantine, now is a great time because you're pretty much in control of how you want to spend your time at home, indoors, eating leftover mac and cheese from yesterday. I am very glad I stuck to this for a week. It's been 2 months since this was recorded and I no longer need meat to feel like a meal is complete.